Okay, so it looks like you got the first one. So let's take a look at the second one. And if you still need to see the part A, just let me know. But let's look at part B, and then we can also look at what the other parts are asking. So this notation is just basically saying to plug the f function into the g function. So I'm going to replace that's f of x is equivalent to 3x minus 3, so that's what I'm going to put there. And then now we have to substitute it into the g function for the x value, and that can be a little tricky. So let's see, we're going to have 4 times 3x minus 3 squared minus 3. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You could go ahead and break it apart and FOIL it. You can write it as 3x minus 3 times 3x minus 3 and FOIL it. You can go ahead and do that. Um, the main thing is that 4 will get distributed to everything after that square is applied, whether you want to FOIL it or a little shortcut is to square the first term, which would be a 9x squared, multiply the two terms together, which is negative 9x, but then double it, so it becomes minus 18x, and then square the last term, which becomes a positive 9 or plus 9, and then we still have the minus 3 right there. So just kind of, what I did right there was kind of a trick, but you get the same thing if you were to FOIL this right here. You'd get the exact same thing. It's just a little shortcut. Square the first term, multiply them together and double it, and then square the last term. And then we do need to distribute the 4 here. So let's see, that'll give us a 36x squared minus, let's see, what is that, 72x, and then plus 36. And then we do need to subtract that 3 there. So then let's see what we end up with here. Looks like a plus 33. Now, you could factor this a little bit, but I don't, that's not really what this section, this problem's about. So we'll just go ahead and leave it like that. Um, and then part C and D are actually pretty simple. They just want you to plug in -1 for the x value and simplify it. And so I'll let you go ahead and do that, but basically just plug in -1 here and simplify the expression, and you should end up with a number. And then same thing on the other function, the g of f. You'll plug in -1 into these spots. Go ahead and figure out what you get there, or simplify it. And once again, you should just end up with a number at the end. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you got more questions.